All right, folks, welcome back to PrepperNow. Today we're going to be talking about something that we've all been kind of questioning in the last, especially week or so. What is going on with our skies, and are things modified?
And important questions about geoengineering and contracts. The American public deserves and expects honesty and transparency from their government when seeking answers. People who ask questions in good faith were dismissed, vilified by the media and their own government. As a result, I tasked my team at EP to compile a list of everything we know about contracts and geoengineering for the purpose of releasing it. In other words, I want you to know everything.
All right, folks, thanks so much for being here. This message has been brought to you by Augusta Precious Metals. If you are looking for a gold or silver IRA, they're one of the most, if not the most, trusted companies in the game. We have an affiliate link in the description and AugustaPreciousMetals.com for further information. If you want to get an exploratory on a possibility of doing this, we would highly suggest that this company of Augusta Precious Metals be the one for your choice. All right, friends, you guys know who Lee Zeldin is? He is the EPA administrator, and he said that people have questions about what's going on in our skies. What is going on with all the flooding and all the heat and all the other things. I've seen things that have definitely made me question. So, as he said there, he wants us all to know what's going on. Well, I think we all want to know. He said, the American public deserves and expects honesty and transparency from their government when seeking answers. Correct, we do. So a lot of people are coming out and they're saying that they are now starting to reveal suppressed information about experiments that are going on in our skies. Now, why does this matter? Well, if you grow food like we do, now I'm not a farm, but, we've got bell peppers and tomatoes, and we grow our own food and stuff, to supplement, and we're going to get more into the production. It's just, we are not a farm, but still, we care about what we eat. We get our food from farmers around our local area. And I want to know what's going on in the skies. I want to know, are they doing things like using dry ice or other materials to modify things? I think we all need that. So people are coming out and they're saying, this is good that we're all starting to finally look into what is going on. RFK said, I'm so proud of my friend Lee Zeldin, Trump, for their commitment to finally shatter the deep state omerta regarding a diabolical mass. He says it does a different word I'm not going to be able to say here because where we are. But let's just say that things are affecting our communities, our waterways, farms, our Purple Mountains majesties. And that is correct. Marjorie Taylor Greene has introduced a bill to stop things that modify our skies. States are starting to do this. I believe Florida, Tennessee, and Texas are all looking at either the final stages of their legislation to look at this and to stop it, or it is being put into a committee. They're starting to look at legislation banning our skies, that will. I'm getting text from HVPS, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. I feel you, brother. I know. I feel you. He's my brother from another mother on YouTube. So yeah, they're trying to stop all this stuff. Of course, now the media is coming out and they're saying that these are all conspiracy theories, and they're criticizing him, especially Lee Zeldin, for addressing these air quotes concerns because they're just not worthy. It doesn't need to be looked at. Well, I'm not going to say the names of what these trails are. You already know what they are. Now, some people say that this is not nefarious. These are not chemicals. These are not agents. These are not things that would affect the population and stuff. These are just naturally occurring trails that come out the backside of planes for the heck of it. So we all ask, is the U.S. government engaged in any form of these kind of things? I mean, there's been all kinds of news on this. Look at the stuff from Microsoft's founder, Mr. Gil Bates, and what he is trying to do with blocking out the sun rays and stuff to stop the terrible global, yeah, you get the point. If I say these things out, I'll get a little thing in the bottom of my video. So well, there's Make Sunsets too. That's a UK plan to also, and the UK is saying that the changes to our atmosphere are crushing the British way of life. So, hopefully you've heard of a gentleman by the name of Dane Wigington, okay? So, he doesn't think that any of this is going to, come to anything. He's calling it a pitiful attempt at damage control. He says that he's reading his carefully crafted script. He's going to provide total transparency in regard to our government's knowledge of all this. Really, Mr. Zeldin, should we consider the other files that people are pissed off about an example of your definition of total transparency? So, there are a group of people that are actually like Dane Wigington, really trying to expose a lot of this stuff. Another girl is Nicole Shanahan. You might know her. She was the running mate of RFK before he joined the Trump administration. Well, she has come out with a report called Engineering of the GEO, Who's Behind It and How Do We Stop It? And saying that basically all this has been going on since the 1960s. I can tell you as a history teacher, they've been playing around with this kind of stuff since World War II, when they were trying to create atmospheric curtains over the oceans to block our aircraft carrier from the Japanese in the Pacific. This is nothing new. So, I think we all know really what the truth is. I think it is nice that we have people in officialdom that are coming out and saying this. But if you are believing that this might be questionable, then I don't think you're really paying attention. If in the last couple weeks, with the hundreds of floods all over the country that have been happening, if you're not sitting there going, wait a second, this is a little different than I remember, I think you have a natural and healthy questioning of what's going on. And you should be questioning everything, okay? We don't do the cult of personality here. We question everything. We take the wins as they come, but we hold people accountable. And I'd like to see some accountability on this. And I think we should leave things to the good graces of God and let God take care of it, because man is not God. Friends, if you like what we're doing here on this channel, please hit that like button, to the subscribe thing. I would like to task you with something if you're still here. Put in my name in the search engine. Just don't put it all in. Just start with Prepper and see what follows. Put in the search engine of YouTube, put Prepper, and then at the end put the letter N after, so you got Prepper N all together, and see what pops up. Report to me your findings. Show me am I in their search engine whatsoever, because I've looked and I'm not in the search engine at all. Now, eventually, after putting in my full name of PrepperNow, it'll say PrepperNow Crisis Report. But I'd like to know if my name is being actually put into the search engine, because I believe it's not. Thank you so much for being here. Hit the like button and stuff. Description has all kinds of things. If you want to check out Augusta Precious Metals, the affiliate link is in there. If you'd like to check me out on Truth and Gab and Minds and X and Subscribestar and Locals and Substack, last three are a paywall. Don't have to be. Actually, some of the things I'm putting now more publicly on all three of those. But love to have you there. Okay? God bless. See you on the next one.